said, LOL, interesting, to her painting.
It's a red light. Still a red light. A red light's a red light. Like. Zero to give, I guess.
Daisy went to the door. Go back to your studies. Going down the back stairs, she hoped she had not flirted. She probably should not have gone to see him at all. She had succumbed to a generous impulse. Heaven forbid that he should misinterpret it. She felt a sharp pain in her tummy and stopped on the half landing. She had had a slight backache all day. He was the towel with which she patted her breasts when she got out of the bathroom. He was the knuckles she put into her mouth and sucked thoughtfully.
Christ!
How could she have ignored a long way to Germany? On the other hand, with every day that passed, the Germans would tighten their grip on conquered territory, improve their organization, impose curfews and passes and checkpoints when to stop. Looking up, Lloyd saw two women at a high window overlooking the street. They were staring at him, mouths open in surprise. One was pointing, her arms sticking out through the open window. Lloyd tried to catch her eye. Lying still, he moved one hand from side to side in a gesture that meant no. She got the message. She withdrew her arm suddenly and covered her mouth with her hand, as if realizing with horror that her pointing could be a sentence of death. You do? He looked irritated. Perhaps you do. But I still don't want you hanging around when I'm bargaining with these blighters, and that's final. Followed by 8 hours on standby and 8 hours off duty. In practice, she worked as long as the air raid continued and there were wounded people to be treated. She seemed a warm, simple person. When she had served them, she left, like a maid. Heinrich's father, Gottlieb, came in. He had the same thick, straight hair, but it was silver instead of black. He took a piece of cake, clumsily dropped it on the rug, tried ineffectually to pick up the crumbs, then abandoned the effort and sat back. Carla thought, what is he afraid of? Heinrich got straight down to the purpose of the visit. Father, I expect you've heard of the Atterberg. There was no way she could escape the terrible conclusion all four of them had reached at the end of it. Kurt and Axel had not been accidental victims of a dangerous medical experiment, as she had at first thought. Gottlieb had denied.
Jesus Christ!
Lloyd looked thoughtful. Is this something you've discussed with your boss? Hell no. I'm just running off at the mouth. But listen, why not? I might suggest it to Ernie Bevan, and I'll put it to George Marshall. Greg sipped his drink. Vodka is the only thing the Russians do well, he said. So,
Do that at this intersection. They'll turn left in the left lane and then like immediately want to get over to the right lane. Sometimes they even turn where the Scotiabank is, as I would. You see? Yep. Exactly what I just said.
Oh, jeez. Flat tire?
Yeah, like. Never see it as a target.
I do sometimes.
Want to disappoint us, Answer? Of course not. But what makes you so sure he's going to change his mind? Dave was not at all sure, but he did not turn charmed. Having both versions ready, what would be the next?
Jesus Christ.
It's a lousy system, but all the others are worse. And shooting each other is the worst of all. We're not going to agree. Okay. He lowered his voice. We've disagreed before, but always kept on loving each other, haven't we? Stretching all the way to the Charles Bridge and beyond. Along the sidewalks, small groups of Czech men and women stood, many in their nightwear, watching with dismay and stupefaction as their city was overrun. The conservatives in the Kremlin had won. Full stop. No, it's cons, said Nemeth bluntly. Only the party can create a just society. This cannot be left to chance.
Wow. What a idiot.
As the weeks turned into months, Ragnar sank into depression. The children grizzled all the time. Kat was bad-tempered, and Ragnar found she could not think of a reason to wash her face anymore. And then she found out that the
So, does anyone know what make, model or license plate number is of the car that turns here right in front of me without stopping? Almost takes me out. Thanks.